manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball.
And now,
next,
your 2023 Atlanta Braves.
Tyson Randolph gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. His average right at .295 here to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
All even now, 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 289 is the average coming in. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Here's George Springer. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the AB on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Springer hits a little over the 270 mark. A ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Full count now. Popped him up.
You go, you're ball.
Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a liner, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Randolph. Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up there.
From the stretch, hit weakly back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. One left.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
First offering,
the first baseman.
Jose Abreu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to bat, Casey Sadler. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Popped up, VR. Might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Kevin Biggio is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. hit to third. Swanson scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that misses for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. The set and the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He set the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The next 0-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Count now a ball and a strike. And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him. 1 out, runner at first, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. 6th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Casey Sadler, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now A fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Albies picks it up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A windup and the 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Biggio onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. 1 out now, 1 out. Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second inning. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Atlanta Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carl Edwards Jr. claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
And remind you to please drive home safely.
From the sunshine state of Florida, we're under the lights at beautiful Lone Depot Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins.
And now, your 2000.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Marlins.
Sixto Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all of baseball, and Sixto Sanchez, good velo. 97 to 100 miles an hour, has some sink action to go along with it. Hard assortment of breaking balls, a hard curveball and a hard slider. Needs to work a little bit on that.
Now to the plate, here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, John Birdie.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, Tyson.
First pitch on the way.
Randolph.
1-0.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Good boy, nice spin.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Go.
Down now.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there.
Into the box, Tyson Randolph. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Fouled away.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Albies is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in is Chad De La Guerra. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The second baseman, Chad.
Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there, and he has it for the out. So here is Tyson Randolph, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Next up is J.J. Bleday.
Now batting, right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really...
Stepping in once again is Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Marlins 5 and the Braves 4. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sixto Sanchez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Dylan Floro hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tyson Randolph is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
3-0 to him now. Here's a pop-up now. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. At the plate now is Tyson Randolph. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Dickerson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Get your pitch up there.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Ronald Acuna is on deck. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Here you go.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strike.
Batter will be J.J. Bleday. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Randolph has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. So the next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Let's go.
Randolph.
Hey, I'm ripping that up there, huh?
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Let's go, big fella.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on now, rip.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Simmons on second. VR is over at first with 1 away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Wrong for 1. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Connor Scott.
The left fielder, Connor Scott.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brian.
Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there, 2 down. And stepping in, Tyson Randolph, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Tyson Randolph.
Put a rip in the one. Put a rip in the one right here.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Miami Marlins.
So now here is Tyson Randolph looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Tyson Randolph.
Come on, big guy.
Now the first pitch. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, You need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Come on, baby, see the shot.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Simmons is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Striding in is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the left fielder, John Birdie.
2-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Left side, scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now at the plate is Tyson Randolph. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Scott is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's...
Next, here is Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Aguilar.
Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Scott is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in will be J.J. Bleday, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, J.J.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it.
So next to hit is Tyson Randolph. Flew out last time up.
Randolph.
First pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Scott is there. 2 gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 26, Corey.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-3 is today's final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ian Anderson notches his 3rd win of the year. Tommy Wilson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Nighttime baseball now from America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin, and American Family Field in Milwaukee. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Bowden Francis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid.
Hey, put one in the gap right
Set
here,
to get his evening at the plate started. Tyson Randolph trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
See it up, drive it.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Lee is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now it'll be Gustavo Severino. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
All right, one time right here.
2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Right here, one time.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey,
Ronald Acuna would be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jamison Hanna. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
And now in the box, Tyson Randolph struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now batting, third baseman, Tieranen.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up, Tyson Randolph. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Randolph.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
All right, one time, right here.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Crawford, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Let it fly. Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 2-2 offering.
3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing...
Stepping in next, Gustavo Severino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right.
You got ball, you got ball, you got ball.
Randolph is there, 2 down. So now into the box is Jamison Hanna. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. 2-2, here it is. This is pulled into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 8-2. Next to hit, Tyson Randolph. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here it comes on 1-1.
2-1.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Up next, Tim Lopes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out towards shallow right. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yonny Chirinos notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Brewers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at American Family Field. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alec Hansen, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyson Randolph. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0.
Spit on that one. Good eye.
2-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alberto Murillo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the leadoff man is retired here in the Milwaukee third. Stepping up is Tyrone Taylor. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph is there to put it away for out number 1. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail 3-2. And now Tyson Randolph flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing on it. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now into the box, Alberto Murillo. He flew out in his last debut. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now is Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, that's a huge set-to-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Watch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Nope. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
7-5 tonight's final. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jamison Taillon gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Diego Castillo records the save, his 10th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Wednesday Night Baseball now from American Family Field in Milwaukee. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball.
And now,
next,
your 2023 Milwaukee Brewers.
So stepping in is Alberto Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
A ball and no strikes. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Digging in next, Jamison Hanna. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to stand in is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, we got 2.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura. Ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jacob Nottingham. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Randolph, comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that misses low and away, ball 1. That misses 2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This one's down to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Alberto Murillo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next, it'll be Jamison Hanna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Brewers strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. First pitch of the AB now. Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Ozuna is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So next to bat will be Tyrone Taylor. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Into the box now, Jacob Nottingham. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Urias. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the 1st out. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and into bat next will be Freddie Peralta.
The pitcher.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Heading out towards shallow right, Santander will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alberto Murillo flew out last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Crawford has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now to bat, Jamison Hanna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1.
Hey, no 3 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next to dig in, Andrew Vaughn. He flew out in his last AB. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Skied into very shallow right. Santander waits on it.
I got it.
And he makes the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. VR trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Jacob Nottingham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now here is Luis Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning. Gustavo Severino will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, we got 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Santander. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground. Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to see.
Score tonight.
Thanks for watching the Tieranen YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified on when new content is available. Let me know below what you think. Roast me for how terrible I am. And don't forget to follow me on my socials to keep track of when I'm live. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time on the Tieranen YouTube channel.